Hey everybody, this is Kohdok here, and I'm back with a video to help pass the time a little bit because of all the work I've been doing on a project that I might have alluded to on my Twitter. Anyway, it's time to take another look at Screechers Wild, and this one is sadly a bit of a double whammy when it comes to the can of worms it opens up because in case you haven't heard, Alpha Group is currently being sued by Spin Master because they claim that Screechers Wild is too similar to Bakugan. They've also sued Mattel over mech cards, so that reason alone has actually made the Screechers Wild toys a bit scarce. They have, I'm still seeing shelf space dedicated to them, but I'm not seeing as many as I did. That or they're selling pretty well, and who can blame them? I think these things actually are pretty nice. The second one is that the one I have here, Stormhorn, is a Toys R Us exclusive. And Toys R Us is, of course, currently in the middle of liquidating its inventory. It is probably the single status day for the entire toy industry, but anyway, let's take a look at this. Stormhorn is a really special edition that has been put out in Toys R Us only. It comes in this huge packaging that, as you can see, does not use the gold lettering from the other ones we've seen so far. It has a curved package to it, and it comes with 4 discs as opposed to the others that come with just 2 or 3. So Stormhorn down here, it looks like a ram or a triceratops. It's a little hard to make out on the image here, so we're gonna take a look and open this up as soon as we check the back. And of course, like I said, this is a totally unique package design. I'm not seeing this package design used for any of the other standard ones. It's gray, there is a lot of technical imagery in the background. Personally, I think this packaging is a lot more eye-catching than the sort of dull black that they've been using on a lot of this. I like this packaging design a whole lot, although it is very, very space intensive. This packaging is just massive. So anyway, let's take a look on the back. So here we are shown the vehicle moving forward, doing its backflip and transforming into itself like the other ones we've seen, the 360 flip, which is the trick that they use. Doesn't look like there's too much to its transformation, but we'll see as we go along. And of course, the typical advertisement for the TV show on YouTube. The TV show, it's so far just short vignettes. They've been shopping it around to see if they can make a full show out of it, and you know, honestly, I can't blame them for changing it from Screechers Wild. The original show, Optimorphs, is a bit of a troublesome make. So let's take a look inside. And here is Stormhorn, and honestly, I'm not really sure what to make of it. I mean, I am an absolute sucker for white on orange, so I love this color scheme, but as for the design itself, I'm not really sure what this default mode is supposed to be. I mean, I see some grabber arms on here and whatever these shapes are supposed to be, but it's a bit obvious that this is meant to transform into something. I mean, I'm actually sort of a fan of the ones like V-Rex and other things like that keep things fairly subtle, where you can't necessarily tell how it's supposed to transform, but this one, it's pretty obvious that it's going to transform into whatever has the red mouth under there. Add to that, the wheels have that sort of Nightcrawler wheels, the night spinner wheels that were on the spider transformer, and like I said, these wheels are a little bit ugly. So yeah, I cannot say I am terribly impressed by the vehicle mode of this one. Like, we have like a loose, that's obviously supposed to be a leg that comes out there, but for some reason it's loose even when it's locked down, and like I said, I can't tell what kind of vehicle this is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a tank? Is it supposed to be a rescue thing? What is it supposed to be? So anyway, let's see if the transformation can salvage it. Hold on. A twist. The Stormhorn actually requires 2 discs in order to achieve its transformation into what appears to be a ram-like creature here. Now, like I said before, I really like the striking color scheme. Pretty much any sort of bright or dark color against white always pops out, which is, again, really nice. But at the same time, I don't know if this design is really working. I mean, you have the feet for the back just kind of dangling loose back here for one thing, and on the other hand, these horns, which are loose, don't really seem to have much function to them. Also, if I remove the disc from its mouth here, its head kind of springs up like that, which looks kind of funny, although it looks like it has, like, lips in there or something. It's like a ram wearing lipstick. That's pretty crazy. Although, like I said before, I think this is, again, by far the weakest member of Screechers Wild as far as a design is concerned. I mean, the ability to transform after grabbing not one but two, where first the head lifts up and then revealing the other spot that allows the full transformation, that's neat, but I don't think this is the best way of showcasing it. Stormhorn is definitely a bit of a weak design. I love the color palette, but nothing else. So, that's a look at Stormhorn. I've got some more Screechers Wild that we can take a look at, and until next time, this is Kohdok signing off.
도깨비단의 메카드 배틀 강자! 배틀을 하려면 메카니멀을 친구로 만들어야 해. 테이밍이라고 하지. 백지 메카드를 메카니멀에 대고 테이밍 온이라고 외쳐봐. 테이밍 온! 메카니멀을 얻었으니 이제 배틀을 할 수 있어. 메카드를 3장 던져봐. 이걸 셋업이라고 해. 셋업 메카드! 이제 메카니멀을 던져. 메카니멀 고!